Today I'm going to give you a brief overview of the NPS Educational Technology School Fusion page that I've put together. To access the NPS Educational Technology page, all you need to do is click Technology over here on the left navigation bar, and then click Educational. Here's where you'll come to find all of your training materials for educational technology. Let's take a look and see what some of the tools are available here. At the top of the page, you'll always see the latest in what's happening, reminders and announcements. Over on the right-hand side, I've started putting together some websites for you to utilize if you need clip art. I have several educational clip art sites here. Those of you that have iPads, I've got some iPad resources listed here. If you're wondering what the digital cadre is up to, you can click here. And the Bootcamp Take 2, Lisa will tell you more about that, but there's a link to that right here as well. As we scroll on down the page, you'll see a section called On-Demand Training. This is training that you can do anytime, anywhere, from the comfort of your own home, in your pajamas, while you're doing your laundry if you want to. All of the training sessions that I would provide for you in person would also be available online, so that if you weren't able to attend a training session, you can come here and go through the same things that everybody did when I was there in person. In September and October, I did school fusion training for a lot of the schools, and I have all of those training sessions listed right here. So everything that I did in person is listed right here. So if you weren't able to make the training session, you can come through and do the same things that I did in person. So if we go to the first one, setting up a profile, you will see that I will take you step by step with screenshots through the directions on how to do, in this example, setting up your profile. And if you scroll down to the very bottom of each page, there will also be a video tutorial of me showing you exactly what you need to do. We'll go back to the educational technology page, and we can do that by simply clicking the Back to FusionPage Home link up here on the right-hand side. You'll see that I've put together a variety of resources for School Fusion. I also have started some things on Google. Lots of you are interested in flipping your classroom. I've compiled some resources on flipping your classroom. And then there's some just simple one-page. If you weren't able to attend our Geek Gathering, you can check out the cloud computing resources that we talked about at our Geek Gathering, including a Prezi that explains what cloud computing is. So just a variety of resources that you can access in the on-demand training session. I've also set up a blog. I've got several different blog topics here, so if you're interested in doing a blog with your students and you're not exactly sure how it works, you can come here and blog with me. So if I want to read a blog post, if I hover over the top of it, it's going to show me, or it's going to give me a summary of that blog post. If I'm interested in actually posting, then I would click on the blog that I'm interested in posting, and I would need to click Add Comment. Now, in order to post a comment, you have to log in. This is the only part of this educational technology piece that you need to log in if you want to post a comment. So you just log in with your username and password that you use to access your Fusion pages. And once you do that, it will give you an area where you can add a comment. And it'll give you a box for you to type in your comment, and you can either choose to comment as your code name, or you can comment as yourself. Those are your choices there. So I have some blogs for you to look at. We'll go back to the educational technology page. I also have a wiki. If you're interested in knowing what a wiki is, you can actually go to the Ask a Geek wiki, and here you have to actually read this little statement and click Accept to enter the wiki. It does take a minute for the wiki to load, and then you can kind of see what a wiki is. Now, I don't necessarily think that wikis in School Fusion are all that easy to use, so you might want to use a different wiki tool, but this is what a wiki looks like. And it opens in a new window, so when you're done with the wiki, you can simply close that and you'll go right back to the Fusion page. At the very bottom of the Educational Technology Fusion page, you'll have a section on who does what. So if you have a question that's technology related and you're not sure who to address it to, this gives you a summary of some of the people that are involved in technology. For example, if you have a question on Infinite Campus, those questions should be directed to Sandy Rose. If you have a question on School Fusion, I can answer a lot of them, but our webmaster is Jana Jenkins at the senior high, and those are your questions for School Fusion. If you have a question on special education, assistive technology, those would go to Lisa Pospischel, and I can handle most of your other educational technology questions. So that's a little tour of the educational technology page, School Fusion page. I hope that you check back often, and because it's always changing, I'm always updating it and adding new tools.